It's me, hello. I emerged from the explosions. Kaboom! Hello. I got another chalky shake, but this one isn't melting very good, and I'm very sad about it. I might have to put it in the oven for a little bit so it melts. Or I guess I could shake my straw around in it a little bit, but that's less fun. Drink chalky shake. I don't know what kind of ice cream they use for this one. They must have put this one out in outer space because it's so frozen. Unbelievable. Looks like I'll just have to make my own chalky shakes. Oh well, we're doing the stream now. By the way, when I click the share button on my YouTube live stream thingy, it's like you can share it to WhatsApp, Facebook. You can share it through email. Do people still email, like, do your friends or family still email you, like, news articles? Much less YouTube live streams. Could post it on Kakao Talk, Reddit, VK, which I've never heard of, OK, which I've also never heard of, Pinterest, sure, Blogger, Tumblr, LinkedIn, or Mix. I don't know what Mix is. All these social medias I ain't never heard of. Just share the link. I'm so disappointed that I can't just slurp up my entire chocolate shake. Does it support ICQ? I don't even know what that platform is, just that it's old. I haven't heard of ICQ, but probably because I'm like 2 years old, so I'm too young to understand that. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure that my oh, okay. You guys hear the loud motorcycling that's happening outside right now? I think they might be more than motorcyclists. I think they might also be truck people. Going vroom 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 vroom. I don't even know how those people stand that without losing their ears. Like sitting in the truck, it's so loud. Maybe they put like those like amplify, like loudeners. What are they called? Like those funnels that make it louder. Those I forgot what makes it louder. Are they just called loudeners? I think that's what they're called. They louden the sound of their vehicles, and everyone's so happy about it. Especially me. What with the trying to listen to the piano notes that I'm writing down and then vroom 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 vroom. Okie dokie. Bonk. Alt F4 Discord. Unless my friends want to hop in a voice chat and we just talk about stuff. Last night I was watching my friends play Guilty Gear Strive, and I've never played or even seen gameplay of any of those games. But it was very something. I forgot the name of the character that my friend Michael was playing, but he kept smashing his opponents with books. And then the game was like, what? How dare you? You're just spamming the same old attack. We're gonna lower your difficulty level. And he stayed at like the normal difficulty. But he got pretty far with his books. Although the game was not very happy that he kept spamming the same attack. But it was effective. It did work. Granted, it might have been because the difficulty was lowered, but it still worked. Like, it was normal difficulty, so, you know. I know the fighting game people are gonna be like, well, normal difficulty is actually like the tutorial. Oh, I can just hear it right now. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here until I finish my chocolate shake. It's like 2/3 done. It tastes pretty good. Like chocolate even. Hello. Simply delicious. Okay, so the plan for today, after I drink my entire chocolate shake, is that I put some notes down, steal a melody. How is you? I'm drinking a chocolate shake. Dang it. I think it got clogged. There's too much ice cream. I ironically was listening to music just a moment ago. You know, I'm always listening to music. That or like a podcast. I was listening. I I like I don't like silence. Not because my brain is going to start speaking bad thoughts to me. I will think of stealing from the local store and taking all their chocolate shake. I just think silence is boring. So I make it not boring. I don't know, people are like, but it's good for you to be bored, and I guess you're right, but also, I mean, it's not like a podcast is like scrolling through TikTok or something. I don't even have that. I just listen in the background and I laugh along with it. I lose brain cells, but in a different way. And you know, y'all, I've talked about this, but I was thinking about posting like YouTube shorts and stuff for a while now, and I just don't know what to put. So I think I'm just gonna record today's live stream, and if something funny happens, I'll maybe remember it to clip it later. But who knows? Or maybe you guys can do the work for me. Maybe you can just clip me for me. No, well, if something is stuck in the straw, try blowing through the straw again before sucking it again while trying not to laugh at what I just typed down. Trust me, I was doing that. But hey, as much as the playing the harmonica makes you really good at both blowing and sucking, all right, you can quote me on that. This is a tough son of a gun. This is a thin straw for a thick cream. Let me tell you what. You know, delicious. Be something educational, like from a previous stream. See, that's what also I was thinking of doing something like that. But the thing is, I didn't record any of that, and I guess I could just like download like the YouTube videos or whatever. But I just don't like sifting through hours of footage to find it. I'll just re-explain it somewhere, I guess, if I have to. I have so many unsorted recordings in my recordings folder. They're so unsorted. Hello. I really like your compositions. Thank you. Do you ever compose music for a mixed voice choir? I haven't. Despite me being drilled all throughout my music student life. I'm not a music student anymore, but I used to be. About voice leading and then how much I used voice leading in my music. I didn't actually write for any voices. And I really should, because voices are very, very cool. But I just haven't done it yet. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, my screen recordings folder, which is very, very full of whatevers. Oh, these are some old recordings. Oh my gosh. I guess I haven't recorded in a while, if that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Let me put these guys in full screen. Good old voices. Oh yes. Voices. They're like I know it's like makes a complete sense why, but like they're very emotional. Something about them evokes more emotion than any other instrument, which is, given that it's being created by your voice, it makes a whole lot of sense. But like that's like the thing that I like the one thing I think about when I first think about like writing for like a choir or something or hearing a choir. The only thing is that almost all of the time I can't hear what the heck they're saying. Like I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be saying words, and even if they're in English or something, I can't make it out. It's not like they're chanting it. They're just like singing it. And I feel like opera singers and then singers in general, like they focus a little bit more on the resonance and the tone quality and the timbre of their voice than they do the actual words themselves, which has its place, of course. And of course, the voice is an instrument, but like when you're trying to get words across, I feel like they put the understandability to the wayside just to show off that their voice is neater and stuff. So I think that's why a lot of people complain about opera. It's because like I don't think they're denying the talent of those singers, but they can't understand a word that they're saying because I don't know. They just don't think about that, none. Oh well. Especially if it's a choir, then I super can't tell what they're saying. Unless it's like a prayer or something and I already know it, but that's kind of like, well, I guess it's not less common. It's actually super common, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that many prayers. Who's pegging me? I can't believe it. Unbelievable. Sounds like these singers have bad diction. I've never seen a choir with good diction. Isn't it Latin half the time? Yeah, because of these guys called the Romans. They and the Catholics, and also this big period called the, I don't know if you guys have heard it, the Bear Rock period, something like that. I've never heard it be pronounced out loud. So, but they wrote a bunch of Latin words. Not that I would know anything about the Latin language or anything. So they wrote a lot of Latin poems and stuff, and they're very cool. Okay. So, get out of here, screen recordings. Oh yeah, I'll click the start recording. You guys look at my OBS setup. Very complicated setup. Very complicated. Of course, there are more things here that you don't have to see. Like there's this guy here that comes up every now and then. Hello, you. Bang. And then I have the chat here. This is where you guys are. I can't even see it. There you go. I can make it big and fill the whole screen. Yippee. I think it's Baroque. That doesn't sound right. Now you're just being ridiculous. Now you're just making up pronunciation. I don't think Baroque sounds correct at all. Alright. Hello. You guys are getting Bear Does Rock. That sounds like an awesome YouTube channel. I went to music school. The word is bark. See, that sounds awfully familiar, but I can't put my finger on why. But why? But why? Oh yeah, record. Bonk. Alright, there you go. Perfect. Okay, so if you guys haven't heard, MuseScore released a new euphonium sound, and from judging from the reviews, it sucks. So don't get it. Instead, I'm using just a tuba sound. Barbecue. Oh, man, I haven't gone for barbecue in so long. There's a barbecue place like 5-minute walk away from me. I don't know. I ain't no barbecue. I gotta get some barbecue. But I had some Chinese food tonight, and it was delicious. But not barbecue. We're doing barbecue. I'm writing in the barbecue style. A bear with an electric guitar playing rock music. That sounds like something you see on Cartoon Network. Anyway, right, what was I doing? I did include a bass oboe here. I'm immediately replacing the base. Oh, Bob. Look at that. Its abbreviated name is Bob. Just go back to being Obo. Chinese barbecue food. I don't know if the Chinese have something they call barbecue, but maybe they do. I bet it is delicious too. Or maybe I have eaten it and I just don't know it was called barbecue, or like, of course they probably don't have the word barbecue, but maybe something adjacent. Right. So, what we were doing by the end of this piece here is that I wanted like a very evil sound. So I'm going to take this riff that I wrote a while ago and I'll just steal it and superimpose it onto this. It is in 7/8 and the piece is currently in 4/4. But that can change. Bang. I would not be surprised if I saw a monkey playing a guitar, but a bear would be something else. At least in my mind it is. I feel like bears doing anything is like cute, but also weirdly kind of creepy. Like if you guys have seen like bears like stand up and walk around, like it's cool, but also like that's kind of weird. Even though I guess it shouldn't be. I didn't add a tuba for this, so Contrabass, go, you play this. Louder. Okay. Let's get rid of this crescendo for now. Kind of like a horn doubling this part. Super low horn. Look at those ledger lines. I've never seen anything more. There's a fly. It's landing on all of my Sailor Moon figures that are sitting in front of me that you guys can't see. Bass trombone, go. I can't believe it would harass him like that. I need something. I think that sounds kind of cool, but I think the bass trombone should come in not quite yet. Go, cello. Cello and contrabassoon, go. I like the little bit of bite that the contrabassoon gives. Let's just try this. We'll have the cellos play pizzicato. Pizzicato. Hey, add cymbals. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a lot of cymbals. Figured bass supplement, German Renaissance lute tablature. Oh my gosh. What is this? Herculean sagittal extension, very high precision, accidental diacritics. What are these? Oh, 72 Edo. 24 Edo. Oh my gosh. Flags. What software are you using? This is MuseScore 4.6. They released a new one. Arabic accidentals. Are they really called Arabic accidentals? Okay. Chimes, pictograms, bells, pictograms. There are so many symbols here that I'll never use. Dynamics, I use those. Fingerings, flags, French and English Renaissance lute tablature. Sure. Where do they find all these symbols? That's gong pictogram. What's connotation? Lyrics, note clusters, miscellaneous symbols with do not copy and glasses. What's this? A treasure chest? What's that supposed to be? Do not photocopy. Oh, I see. What is that? Quasi-random squiggle for... Oh... I can just add squiggles to my piece. Oh, awesome. Cool. Night. Oh, okay. Just in case you want your music to be a bit more wiggly. You got the wiggly music. Doesn't seem to actually change the sound, unfortunately. I'm so disappointed in you, my squiggly friends. Okay. Pizzicato. Where you're getting shortened to Piz. There you go. These are very necessary symbols for composing. They feel necessary. What am I gonna do without my squiggles? How are the wiggles gonna write any more music? Okay, I really thought this was gonna be louder. Violas, could you help them out? Violas, I think your name is actually Placebo because I cannot hear you. Let's do you an octave higher. It's a little better. It doesn't like a good squiggly piece of music. The straight musicians, they don't like it. Alright. You Arco. You keep playing like this, and my placebo friend, you're not gonna play anything. Now I want this again. Yoink. And boink. Delete all these things. There's nothing wrong with same-section relationships. I'm against I'm against same-section relationships. It's unnatural for two clarinets to make out. It's never been done before. Bass clarinet, you go. That sounds nice and evil, just like I wanted it to be. But the pizz isn't loud enough. Louder! There, you're too loud now. I just need a nice sharp pizzicato here, and you're not giving it to me. I think mezzo forte is an unnecessary amount of volume to raise you to for this. But I ain't gonna hear it otherwise, so whatever. Let's do the old switcheroo here. The contrabass doing it definitely feels a lot lower. A bit more dark instead of bright. I like the bass clarinet here. Okay. I did just kind of copy paste this in at random, so I gotta make sure the melody follows. Also, why are you so loud? Shut up. I think you guys gotta move down. This is like an A minor chord-ish, right? Or maybe F major. But I'll just have you move down to A minor, and you guys are currently playing a little bit too low for that, so... Although, I guess I can't really say this is in any key. I think this is in D minor because of this C sharp here. Not that it really matters. You guys don't care about that kind of stuff. You just want to hear you just want to see the anime guild click notes down, don't you? So that's exactly what I'll give you. Let's move you down like this. There you go. And then, I don't think you can... Oh, you can lower down an octave. Yes, you can. There you go. But now that means I also have to move you accordingly. Yoink. And yoink. Perfect. I guess if this is happening, then I must key signature. Bong. There you go. Start from the beginning. Why are there... See, somehow I could just tell that there are two pianos overlapping here. It's because I got eagle eyes. Good. Okay, now hearing you, you're actually way too loud, so shut up. You quiet. You quiet. And you slightly louder. I think it's just the cellos that are the problem here. Go back to contrabass playing the melody. And you guys do a decrescendo here. This might help. And I need something. I want suspended cymbal here. Just do, oh, those double dotted notes are so ugly, and I'm gonna keep them. Okay, tremolo, yoink, and something like that. I think I specified here what kind of cymbals I wanted. I did not, so instead I'll just specify here. That whole tone scale sounds so good. Thank you. I'm wholly glad. I landed that joke. Alright, let's do large sticks. Cymbal boys, play with your large sticks, please. I don't like the large sticks. Play with your mallets instead. Okay, I would like it a lot better if I could hear you. Please. Play! Okay, maybe suspended cymbal just isn't where it's at. It's maybe what I'm really craving. I already have cymbals anyway. Maybe what I'm reeling is the tam tam. Tam tam is so awesome. If only it had a slightly less strange name. But tam tam is cool. There you go. Yeah, whatever, dude. Okay. Huge. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What site is this? This ain't no site. This is MuseScore 4. It's a software you put on your computer. Large. Do this smaller one. Do an even smaller one. No, do like that. Quieter, my friend. Somewhere in here I want like a trumpet or like a xylophone interlude. Just kind of like breaking up the bassiness. But first I want to get this little grumbly part right. So let's try bass drum here. Bass drum, go. Man, I would really like it better if I could hear the instruments when I tell them to play. Thank you. Contrabass would be a bit louder, please. I guess everyone go up to piano. Here, add the tuba back because I got rid of it for some reason. Welcome back, tuba. Why are you above the euphonium? Go down. Go down. Thank you. Usually I put the chords in the tuba, but I got rid of the tuba momentarily, so chords, you go back in tuba. And tuba, you play what the contrabassoon's doing, but less stupid sounding. I'm just kidding, contrabassoon, or am I? Tuba should have a bit more of a pleasant sound here. Okay, tuba and bass clarinets. Try tuba and contrabassoon instead. Or like this. Two bassoons, go. How much louder is that than this? That's substantially louder. Okay. Contrabassoon and bass clarinet. Try this. You together. Let's make the woodwinds a bit quieter. Okay, actually I liked it a bit better when they were loud. Okay, contrabassoon, you can just kind of chill out for a while. I'll just let bass clarinet do the talking. And, okay, I don't know what's supposed to happen after this. I think these notes die off a little too quickly though. Let's have you guys play a little bit longer. And just play like 3 beats, I guess. This is kind of structured weirdly because it is in 7/8. And I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to divide the intervals in 7/8. Maybe like... No, that doesn't make any sense. What is this? Why are you showing me this menu now every time I right click? It used to be that when you right click you add a rest in, right? But now when you right click it keeps bringing up this menu. I don't want this menu. I just want to right click my... Oh my gosh. You score. What are you doing? Unbelievable. How do I... Can I disable that? Please tell me I can disable that. Preferences. I don't want it to open. When I right click, it puts down the... That's a new feature, by the way. They added that in 4.6. They're like, wow, this is a new feature. Hopefully you guys could hear me angrily drinking my invisible milkshake. Okay. I'm also allergic to chocolate. I'm just kidding. Okay, menu. How do I right click? How do I disable the right click open thing? Percussion. I'm so mad right now. So mad. About mute. I can have a shortcut to open the about page. Maybe I should do that so anytime anyone asks what program I'm using, I just press the buttons like, it's this one. It's this one. It doesn't seem like it's showing up. Doesn't look like mouse buttons are showing up around here. It's sad. Ay, ay, ay. Doesn't look like I can see where to destroy that stupid input thingy. Because when I was figuring out my MuseScore shortcuts, I found this one by accident where you left click to add notes and you right click to add rests. But now it's like, oh, every time you add a rest, do you want to open this menu? I don't. Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Ay, ay, ay. This is what I get for using shortcuts. Okay, now that I have this, I gotta figure out where this theme is going. Someone's dying outside right now. Okay. Let's see. I think music has propaganda has infected teacher because he wants to try it. Well, he should. But he should not use right click to add rests in because it doesn't work anymore! Sad! I mean, it still works, but not at the way that I wanted it to. Insert, like, just a bunch of measures. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I don't think I'm even going to use this many measures because I don't write very long pieces. But there you go. Okay. I think we need some harmony here, which I have very helpfully outlined in this part here. But I'll just figure it out. How long have you been composing music? Like 2 years now. This is a pretty long time. Why is this bass clarinet so loud? You're so bassy and so clarinety. Change it to this bass clarinet, please. It's a little less in your face, but maybe that's what we want. Let's have some harmony happening here. You guys be the quiet. And just do like that. You guys are gonna have to be, or maybe horn isn't. Go, trombone, your turn. Trombone's too resonant. Bassoon, your turn. I think bassoon's got this. I want you to play for 5 beats, and then 2 beats, play something else. This is G sharp minor, so G sharp. Horn, try again. Why are there so many measures over here? I think the horn's the way to go. Let's add some more measures in here. See, now I'm struggling to think of where this evil melody wants to go. Maybe it's just gotta raise up a few octaves. But then, like, there's gotta be something else afterwards, right? And let's keep in mind we're in 7/8 going from 4/4. Which I don't really mean to, like, brag about or anything. It just means it's gonna be a little awkward because we're, like, chopping off, like, an eighth beats off of the 4/4 there, so it's going to sound kind of weird if we can't justify it, you know? It's all about justifying your choices. Okay. Here, instead of bass drum roll, let's do like a timpani roll. I think a timpani roll will be easier to hear. You stupid fly. Oh my gosh, it's gonna bother me forever now. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking for a little bit. Because if you don't know, I very shamelessly stole this kind of motif, not the motif, but I stole this idea from what I think is the greatest classical piece of all time, is The Firebird by Stravinsky. And it starts out with this very evil riff happening. It happens in 12/8 and mine's in 7/8. I gotta change it up a little bit, so that it doesn't look like I copied his homework. But that's basically what I did. What I'm thinking now is like I thought back. Imagine in my head how exactly did you transition from this very low part into a nice higher part, and the answer is there was like an accelerando, like it was accelerating to like a crash, and then it like slowed down. And I think we could kind of do something like that. Maybe not exactly the same because I do want to move into some more melody instead of like the musical sound effects he does. Aiming for something a little different here, which does mean that I will be playing this motif a little bit longer. Hello. So this is like 8 bars. I could probably go for 16. So let's cheat. Bang. High school band did that piece last year. Yippee. That's so awesome. Let's have 16 bars of stuff here. And it will speed up, probably. Unless I'm lazy. But let us do this. And so take these bars here. Yoink. There you go. Okay, so now to fill in the rest of this space. Actually has one of the best finales ever. I think it's just the best ever. Stravinsky's not even my favorite composer, but I just think that one suite is absolutely perfect. I mean, it's so perfect that he rewrote it twice, but figures. Figures. Let's put you here. Hello. Let's implode you. Get imploded. There you go. Did I write it like that for the other dudes? I sure did not. Okay, get unimploded. Get exploded. That's the word. Okay. So now... And actually, I changed my mind here. Let's have some funny stuff going on here. And when I say funny stuff, you're gonna laugh. I'm just kidding. You don't laugh. This is very funny. His very classical music is very serious business, y'all. Very serious. I'm so... This stupid fly. Did I catch him? I'm looking for blood on my hands. Nah, I don't think I got him. Sad. Dang it. Oh, these stupid flies. They're probably after my chalky shake. And I'm not gonna let them have it. Okay, somebody's got to play some kind of harmony here. And I think it's gonna be y'all. Not my tiny. I don't know why I said tiny. My big flutes. They're gonna play the whatever's here. Oh my gosh, see, I'm trying to add rest in, but the stupid dialogue keeps popping up. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Trumpets, you... Ay. Okay, please tell me I can disable that. That is going to bother me to the ends of the earth if I cannot disable the stupid right click. Hello. My current vocal stem is off with their heads from Alice in Wonderland. Nice. Here, note input. Well, where would I even disable the clicks? Oh my gosh. Can I change the menu? Menu! Dang it. I can barely sort by shortcut. Doesn't look like mouse click is anywhere in here. Please, please, pretty please. Dang it, it's not anywhere here. Advanced. I think I already looked here, but please tell me I can disable this. Import. That probably score. Note inputs. Mine is a barbershop haircut that costs a quarter. There are 4 Muse scores and they still can't figure out an intuitive layout. You're right. And once they did figure it out, and I learned all the keybinds for it, they're like, oh, we're taking that away. Your intuitive layout, we don't want that no more. We're just gonna make it so that every time you click, it brings up this menu that you don't want. You know, if I wanted that menu, I would have, I don't know, opened the menu. But instead, it's like everywhere I click, even when I'm inputting notes, it's like, oh, do you want to open this menu? And I'm like, no, man, I really don't. And they keep opening it, and I'm so sad. It's nothing, not here either. Microsoft Windows. Can I change this? Shirgi OS. Wow, it has a creation date too. Untitled score. API level revision. Revision 7,829,779. Does that change every time I save? Ah, no, it doesn't. Oh, is that part of the MuseScore Studio version? I was really hoping that was how many times I saved. A new property. Property value. Park Place. $600. That's not dollars. I actually don't remember how much Park Place costs. I'm not a big fan of MuseScore. Like, I'm just trying to find a song I want to learn to play, and you're like, no, you must pay. Yeah, the MuseScore, the 2 MuseScore sites are like run like there's like musescore.org and there's musescore.com, and I forget which is which, but one of them is like the sheet music one, and one of them is like the one dedicated to the software. And apparently they're run by 2 different like entities, even though they both run under MuseScore, and they have different goals, which is why one of them is like this program you're looking at here is like an open source program, except for all the stuff that you can pay for, but just ignore that part. And then they have the other part, which is where they make all their money, which is the whatchamacallit, the Grinch, the sheet music one where you download all your sheets. But yeah, MuseScore isn't where to go. You can go to imslp.org. You can get your stuff there. I guess IMSLP doesn't have like, I don't think it has like popular music. If I were to look up like Metallica, I don't think I'm getting any results. So yeah, you do a song with 3132 time in your dreams. I'm not even sure how I would make that sound good at all. Oh my gosh, these stupid rests. I like have a sound in mind, but I don't know what chord it is. Uh, 6, 7 time, if only it were that easy. Unfortunately, because of how notes work, I don't think so. If the Rite of Spring was possible, I believe anything can be done. Yeah, but the Rite of Spring at least was sensible enough to use type signatures that had powers of 2 in their denominators. I use it all the time for music comp and full-on production sometimes. Love to mess around with various VGM sound fonts. Oh, video game music? I don't do anything like that. Although, I think I would probably try using some of the Wii sound fonts, but that's about all. I don't really use any of those sound fonts. Anyway, piano, go. I'm trying to think of a very specific sound here, but I just can't think of it right now. Also, you guys play a little louder, actually. And then you guys play Tenuto. I want something... And then maybe... I want bassoons to respond to you here. Oh my gosh. Go away. Oh my goodness. I know all of the whole MuseScore dev team must be watching me right now. I need you to fix this. Stop pulling up the menu every time I add a rest. Please. Please. And I just want a nice low bassoon chord here. If I could get rid of all of these dialogues. And I think you gotta be inverted, so... something nice and diminished here. We have, what is this, A minor. I could try... I do have here C flat, no, C and G flat, which would be, oh, a minor 3, or diminished 3. Which I believe is a... Oh, I don't know how this pulled up. It's a Mixolydian chord, I think. A composition. Thank you. Yes, I was right. Look at that. Mixolydian. Beautiful. Okay. Thanks, Mixolydian. Back at it again. Back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Let's see. Also, you're incorrect. I don't know why I copy pasted you. I just did on an instinct. Anyway, you are E flat. Play C actually. I think I actually want you guys to be a bit more widely spaced, so do something like this. Trombones, actually. You guys play this. See, the trombones will sound a little strange when they're packed together like this. Especially this very bizarre bass trombone. That's not bizarre, but it sounds bizarre here in this context. I think here we're going to want to raise you an octave. Although, I mean, I've seen bass trombone be written even higher, which, you know, doesn't really feel like a bass trombone at that point, but, oh well, I just kind of have it here just to have another trombone. Who doesn't want more trombones? Let's have you play G flat, and you, my friend, you play E flat. Ooh, okay, I kind of like that a bit more. Just be a little quieter, please, and I need this to play a little longer. I need something very... not necessarily just to be diminished, just something very... The fly, it's on my keyboard right now. Go away. I flicked it away. Okay. As much as I wanted to smash it, I couldn't smash my keyboard. I'd be very sad if I did. We're gonna have a parallel tritone here, because why not? The main melody here goes. So I think we need something like this. Hold this note. Some nice little falling notes here. Okay, just try something like this. Okay, I want to hear what this sounds like, but I feel like oboes aren't really the instrument for this. But I'm not sure who is. You know what, bassoons, you play this part. I like that actually. I mean, I like the melody. I don't like the bassoons playing it. Unless I want even lower bassoons, go. Okay, the contra bassoon is weirdly louder than everyone else, which is kind of strange. But nah, it's gotta be winds. Flutes, go! I'll let you play a little higher. I don't like this note here. Sure. Okay. I like this recapitulation, but I just don't like who's playing it. Let's have here bassoon and oboe instead of two oboes. No, I don't like that either. Hello, hello. Trumpets, go. But also, shut up. Because you're trumpets, so I want you to shush. Oh, my worry is that the trumpets will sound too similar to these trombones. So... You know what? Screw it. Mezzo forte. Brought my phone to school to watch your stream. I appreciate the support, I guess, but you should pay attention, idiots. Unbelievable. Okay. I think there's got to be some kind of tremolo, wemolo here. What software is this? Me score 4. Let's have some tremolo guys here. That might be a bit too many measures, but whatever. Exclude this dude. Yoink. There you go. Oh, I said exclude him. Get out of here. Let's do the piano here. I want... See, no, well, yeah, well, no. Well, maybe. Well, actually, but probably, but I'm not quite sure. Trombone, go. Try this. Play it twice. No. Okay. Oboe, you're my last saving grace. Actually, let's do, I think it was like this before, but I changed it to bass oboe at some point, but you're going back to being English horn. Change your name to just oboe instead of oboe one. And now you're Enghorn. Welcome back, Egghorn. I missed you, Egghorn. No, it should sound okay in this part. Okay, so that's the only time that the English horn played so far, so at least it gets a little bit more right now. That sounds so much nicer. I want you to hold these notes a little longer. I need somebody to respond to you. And also, I had you guys play and then nothing happened. I can't even hear you. Okay, go back in trombones, please. Be a little bit louder. Piano's fine. It's a little difficult for me to describe this harmony. Let's just do it chord-wise. So, currently, you're repeating a pattern of... You're kind of just hanging around this one chord here. This is also one, and this is a G sharp minor chord, which is, well, that's sharp 7. Sharp 7. Well, I think technically just 7. And 7 is a... Oh, what chord is that? Oh, what is it without looking at my chart? It's a... Actually, is it any of them? I actually don't remember. Ah, it is. It's specifically Lydian. Okay, that was going to be my guess, but I forgot. I didn't think it would be so. Okay, yeah, it's a Lydian chord. Very cool. Look at that. Wow. Lydian is very awesome. So it's minor. I'm going to that Lydian chord, giving it that kind of mysterious feel, I think. And since you're on woodwinds, I'm going to dampen your volume max. And dampen, get dampened. Lydian, very churchy, people think angels. That is true, I guess. Plagal cadences, you're right. Except Lydian's 4 chord is sharped and diminished. Sacrilegious. How scandalous. A diminished chord in my church music? Surely it's more likely than you think. No, they used it plenty. I'm just making fun of them though. What are they gonna do? They're dead. What's Fuchs gonna do? Yell at me? He's dead. And also, doesn't speak English. I'm new to this channel. What's up? Since you're new, I'm gonna drink my chalky shake that is currently melting right now. It was delicious. Also, it's dry, so I'm gonna have a sip of my water too, that you also can't see. It's my magical VTuber water that you can't look at. Greetings from Argentina. Hello, Argentina. I see you've sent your representative here. Also, wait, hold on, let me... Okay. Okay, right, describing chords here. So this is currently 1, although there is this diminished thing happening, but just ignore that for a sec. Let me just remind myself this is 1. And then this chord here is diminished 3, which I think we described earlier was Mixolydian. 1, 2, 3, the Mixolydian chord. And then if I want like a B here, I could have you move up. Could have, let's try this. I like this. Play this note again, yes. Which would make you a chordal chord built over F. You don't need to know what that means, don't worry. And F is the scale degree 6. So that would be, as I've been notating for myself, why won't you go back and notate 6? Let's do chordal 6. That's not 6, that's 4. There you go, that's 6. And I'm trying to accompany these notes here. This chord here could move back to the diminished 3. I think that's a safe option. Let's just put you back here. Go back. Maybe put you on an inversion though to make you more interesting. And just move you down. And I shall put this note here. But you're going to be we're first inversion. Also, you're not loud enough. You know what? I'm putting you back on mezzo forte. MF. Sounds kind of awkward tearing this together. Move back to G flat, please. Good. So you move back here. And then with this G here, let's try a G chord. G natural. Oh, it has a D flat. I forgot. Do you accept commissions for pieces to be premiered live? No one has commissioned me. So, I mean, if someone asked to play my music, I would be like, yes, I would like to put that on my portfolio, but no one has asked me. Sad. It's okay. I don't like the sound of that. Or maybe I do, but I don't know it yet. Let's have G, C, let's have E flat. No, D, E, D, E. How can I get in touch? You can find my email somewhere. I think it's Shirgi at pm.me. It's like that. That's my email. I think you can find it somewhere on my YouTube, but yeah, that's how you can email me. I'm usually pretty bad at checking it though, because I don't get a lot of emails there, so I haven't had a reason to look at it very much. Just do a nice easy diminished chord here, I think. No need to get fancy. Should check it tomorrow or something. You know, that would be very timely of me. Okay, since the melody's moving down, I'll have you guys move upwards. Upwards to 7. Diminished 7. Look at all those beautiful dim chords. They're so dim, just like my future. This G sharp here, try this. Good, I like that. Something here I don't like. I don't like this F. Just, you also play C. I mean, you play D natural? like that. Which would be... What kind of chord is this anyway? D, G sharp, G sharp, D, G sharp, and C. D, G, it could be A flat. This might be more accurate to call it A flats. If I called it A flat, then A flat with a C, that would make it a 4, diminished 4 chord. Okay, thank goodness for theory. 4. There you go. And I don't think that's a modal chord. There's a sharp diminished 4, but not specifically diminished 4. So, yippee. And if I wanted to resolve this, it could very easily resolve to 5. And maybe I'll do that just for funsies. And since this is A major, no, A minor, 5 chords should be, should be E minor. Like this, if we wanted to resolve all this nonsense. Let's see how it resolves. Also, I don't like this tension that's building up here. Something here is clashing in a way I don't like. Oh, it's the D flat and the D natural, I see. Try something else. Just having a string of diminished chords here. This is what Locrian sounds like to classical musicians. What do I want to do here instead? I think this isn't even a Locrian. I believe that's a Phrygian chord. Yeah, Phrygian has the diminished 5. Locrian has this wonderful flat 5 chord, which is very interesting and doesn't often get used, mostly because it is a tritone away from the from the tonic, which is a very interesting resolution, but you know, I never know until you try it. And I'm not gonna know until I try it right now. It's so nice. Thank you, Locrian. Most of these chords aren't even Locrian. 1, 2, 3, and then go back. Can I augment you, perhaps? Yes, let's make an augmented chord here, and then I want you to resolve back down to something we have. You could do A minor, could do F, could do C. I want to move down to this F. I think we'll try F major. So you go down, you go down, you go up. Thank you, harmony. Okay. Which should make you a flat 6 chord. Okay, try again. I want you to be a minor chord. Hello? Is this trombone even sounding? It is. trombones. Hello. Why is trombone 2 so quiet? I can't hear it. You're becoming another first trombone, you idiots. Thank you. What is this I'm playing here? F, A. I think this is supposed to be technically C flat. A C flat, which would make you it's a flat 6 chord, but diminished again because I just can't get enough of diminished chords right now. And then, see, I keep writing this like melody out, but then I said earlier that I wanted like a call and response thing happening. An F major triad. No, I already tried F major before. I needed to continue its deep darkness. Something here when these, like during these long and broad strokes of the harmony, there needs to be someone else punching in here. And I think it's going to be trumpets. Help me, trumpets. But like quietly. And you are, what did I call you? E flat augmented. So therefore, oh wait, G natural. That's E flat augmented. Let's try, I want to keep this beautiful tritone here. So I want to try let's try whatchamacallits. There's E, A. I could recontextualize you. You could be B flats. Therefore, you would be the diminished chord. Let's put you in celesta just for funsies. Put that root note in the soprano, which doesn't make it feel very rooty, but it's the root note. And then harp, go. It clashes a little bit too much. Like, not in, it doesn't clash in like a pleasing way. I think it's because the root notes are literally like a step away from each other. If I were to lower it like this. Oh wait, this is bass clef, not treble clef. There you go. It should be G flat, or sorry, E flat, G flat, no, E flat, G, B flat to match this chord here. It's augmented. Maybe lower you so that you're like the same chord tones, so something like this. Move down to it's like a weird suspension. I preferred the old way though. Celesta is so mysterious sounding and I love it. And just put something in the bass here. I don't like that anyway. It goes up and resolves, but the others keep going down. You would resolve to be natural if I were to resolve you like this. So you would resolve up a half step. I just feel like that's a little too quick. I could do like a little suspension here. I like that a bit better. Get rid of these tomatoes. And that's like a... Trumpet just isn't the right instrument for this. I think flute's gotta do it. Your turn, flutes. Actually, you do alto flute since you're better for this range. You're gonna have to play a little louder though, because you're playing over two instruments. I feel like it's slowing down a bit too. It's been too slow for too long, I think. It's got to speed up. Let's start again from the Largo and I'll show you what I mean. It's like very slow for a long time. I need it to be a bit faster sooner. It goes down to, notice here, 51 BPM, so very slow. Okay, this bass clarinet is too quiet. Better. Very... I need these guys to be louder. Stop a bit sooner, please. But I like that. Good. And I need some kind of very subtle hit here. So let's give the triangle some space here. I guess same with timpani. Timpani you also raise up. where's the stupid thing again? Okay, once again, from back here. Something very evil is happening. Something in like a dark, evil lair. Right? Continue this wonderful flute solo here. No, chromatic. And ooh, what happens after this? Maybe you guys come back. Oh my gosh, you're interrupting my flow here. You stupid dialogues, go away. They're like little pop-up ads. Okay, you gotta shush 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 after this. Over the course of you need to shush. Okay, you need to shut up more than that. Go to piano, please. I need the flute to come in very... Good transition. What is this chord? Try... Oh my gosh, the stupid flies are bothering me. Try C. That's not what I wanted. I really like this chord, but I just gotta work on it a little more. The fly. I didn't get it yet. I'll go to sleep. Good luck with your composition. I'll see you later. And good luck with yours. And practice your scales in your sleep. Don't mind me drinking my magical VTuber water. I'll see you guys later. You guys are a little too quiet. Okay. Practice, I've never heard of her. Well, then you better get her number. I realize the Celesta is doing some stuff here, but I haven't had it do anything. I was gonna make it double this guy. For some extra color effects. Oh my gosh! Shut up. Getting women's numbers, I could never. You know, all you have to do is ask. But also, only you have practice. All other ones you're forbidden. Actually, try this. I know Stravinsky was quite fond of this. Well, okay, the flute can't do that, but like having the ouch. Actually, don't replace instrument. I'll just have a second flute double on the piccolo, or is it the first or the second flute that doubles on the piccolo? I'll just do first, I guess. Man, it'd be great if I could hear the piccolo. Oh my gosh, okay, I take that back. Okay. My first ensembles other than orchestra, I used to, but see, whenever I write for orchestra, I never actually get anything done because I'm so obsessed with getting everything right. But writing for orchestra is just more satisfying. And for quartet, I have written most of the things that I publish are actually for not orchestra. If you look on my blah, 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 what's it called? My YouTube. You can look at my music, which is somewhere here. And yeah, they're all mostly like chamber stuff. So I'm trying to think if I've ever seen English horn played outside the context of symphony orchestra. It was part of when we did Les Mis, but it was played by another instrument. English horn outside the context of symphony orchestra. I don't think so. But published composer, I mean, if publishing to YouTube counts, I don't have like a publisher or anything. There's a joke somewhere here about selling VTuber water. Oh, if you can find it, then come back to me on that so I can clip myself saying it and take all the credit for it. But right, I'm pretty sure the English horn, which by the way is neither English nor horn. I don't think it's because I think very specifically because the English horn is just an alto oboe. Like an alto oboe, you're definitely not hearing in a marching band. Okay, a concert band definitely, but that's like analogous to symphony orchestra. So it's a little like niche in its usage. Of course, did Beethoven write for the English horn? Beethoven English horn. I don't think so, but maybe. A trio for two oboes and English horn. Well, I stand corrected. No, he did. Okay. I just remembered English horns are now legal in drum corps. Oh, did they ban those because they're English? Writing for orchestra is literally a headache, but when you're finished, it's so satisfying. It sure is, but I'm never satisfied. Gotta keep grinding on that orchestra. But yeah, because the English horn has a very specific kind of timbre that is really only suited for solos, you know? Like it can basically fill in the role of the alto oboe, But if it's just playing like harmonies, that kind of stuff is just given to clarinet or bassoon anyway. The reason why you would use an English horn is specifically for solos, and I think like not enough people call for the tone of the English horn, because the English horn, it doesn't sound super duper good in like faster like passages, right? It's just not built for that kind of solo stuff. It's not that it's not built for it, of course it's built for it, but it's just like the sound doesn't, it's not quite as nice as, say, a horn playing a fast passage, or you know, even an oboe playing a fast passage. The English horn is very, very well suited for nice, slow, and lyrical passages, and of course, it kind of runs, but like generally, slower passages is where the English horn really shines. Unfortunately, I don't think enough people are calling for it. Concertos and concertante. Copland, Sibelius, yeah, these are all like, yeah, look at that, 1954, 1952, 1816, which seems to be the oldest one. 1816. Yeah, well, on this very short list, is the shortest one, the longest, the oldest one. I don't know, I couldn't think of the word for that. The oldest one that there seems to be. Concertino in G major. Let me find this on IMSLP. I want to see if it was actually written for English horn or if people just play it on English horn. I think there's a difference. Is this it? Oh, well, I stand. There we go. English horn concertino. Okay. Well, there you go. Let's look at that beautiful manuscript. You guys ever look at old manuscripts of old composers? It's so messy. I mean, this is actually one of the neater ones I've seen. Beethoven did not. Look at those rests, by the way. Look at those beautiful, they look like little birdies. That's so awesome. I remember my piano teacher being very, you know, very strict about the difference between the whole rest and the half rest. Like, one of them sits on the line, one of them hangs from the line. Old composers just do whatever, man. Like, this one's literally going diagonal. Beethoven's were just scribbles, like, yeah, the copyist can figure it out, man. I mean, Beethoven, compared to his peers, he wrote like longer and bigger stuff, right? So he just didn't have time to write down all the stuff. He was probably very annoyed by how slow his hands were, and I think he would have been able to write 10,000 symphonies if he had MuseScore. Actually, they all would have, but yeah, look at that beautiful notation, and also the crossing out of passages. Okay. Yeah, look at these. He's playing tic-tac-toe in his score. Why did he cross out all of these measures? There's literally nothing on them. Why did he cross them out? Slate plus ash primaries and strings. What does that mean? Like, are these like how cavemen wrote for English horn? Oh, it's an art piece. Explores solo strings as a fundamental color in the orchestral spectrum. Notes behave like vibrant rays of light. Sure, merging together into abstract expressions. Okay. Wait, am I gonna be allowed to play this? Okay, wait, am I supposed to be listening to it, watching it, or is the art just like supplementary to it, or I guess we can just watch the preview. If you don't mind the ambulance in the background. It reminds me of that one instrument, like that video of like the new instrument that the dude invented. I forgot what it was called, but The sound kind of reminds me of that. So let me see if I can find that video, because it's an excellent video. These are some nice shapes, though. These are some cool paintings, though. But that does remind me of this video. If you guys haven't seen it, you're missing out. Check out this video by Fron Riley, where he invented this instrument. It really reminded me of that sound. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, and he has other videos on this instrument. Like, he plays it with a bunch of different things. This is a wonderful instrument, Fron Riley. That's his channel. Excellent instrument. It's so satisfying to listen to. The hurdy-gurdy too. This guy has videos on the hurdy-gurdy as well. Look at that. Stretch drone hurdy-gurdy go solo. You guys want to listen to this? It sounds like a bunch of machinery. Pretty cool, right? It's wonderful. Alright. This guy has excellent videos. I recommend you watch all of them. Also, here's one more. Alright, that's enough of that. Bard synth. Bro, oh wait, Igor Stravinsky's passed the off for soprano and piano, soprano, oboe, English horn, clarinet, bassoon. What else here? 1795. Wow. Can't tell if music side or new age philosophy. Late or lathe. Dang. Make sure you read your messages before you send them. Dum. I'm just kidding. What's the history of the English horn? That's why we're here. Where did it come from? History. The term corps anglais is French for English horn, but the instrument is neither from England nor related to the various conical bore brass instrument called horns, such as French horn, natural horn. Instrument originated in Silesia around this, there you go, 1720, when the bulb bell is fitted to a curved oboe da caccia. What's the oboe da caccia? I've heard of the oboe d'amore, but not the oboe da caccia. Look at that. There's a 90-degree angle. Why is it shaped like that? That's so awesome, actually. I love the bend in this one, too. The boomerang, you're right. You know, the serpent. I have heard of the serpents. Serpent instruments. I mean, this is just cool. This is really cool. The other one though just looked kind of goofy with the bend, but this is cool. The musical bong, bro. This looks like it'll send you to space, but it has an awesome instrument. Awesome sound, I mean. What? Oh, those are multiple serpents. I thought that was one long instrument, like a bunch of intestines. Okay, no, this guy's holding four serpents, I see. Oh my gosh. It looks like, oh, it looks just like a statue. That's so awesome. Military serpents. Oh, they're... I like this one. It's starting to look like a clef. Oh. Okay, I'm not sure if I would call that a serpent no more. It's like the letter T, not really like a serpent. Willy Wonka designed these. Hey, this one looks kind of like a bassoon tuba. It's a vibrated trumpet trombone. It's a bassoon tuba. Oh, look at this guy playing the serpent. Oh my goodness, he looks like he's spent 1,000 years playing this instrument and has perfected it. Also, look how high that music stand is. That is a high stand. Yippee. Right for Sarrusophone. I'm gonna be honest, I've heard of that. I don't quite know what it is. Beethoven didn't write for it, so I don't know what it is. Bass, baritone, tenor, alto, soprano. Double reed, conical bore, woodwind. Wow. What does it sound like? Is there not a sample here? I guess I'll just pull one up. Sarrusophone. What does it sound like? 2 songs for Sarrusophone? Sure. I don't think this is the correct kind of song for the Sarrusophone. Sounds a lot better here. Okay, hopefully, maybe I can find a nicer recording other than like an iPhone recording. Contrabass, Sarrusophone, and 2 contrabassoons. Well, I've got to hear this. Those chords are spicy. I like how this is literally filmed in someone's kitchen. It's look at all those boxes. All right, very cool. This instrument combo has no right to be as beautiful as it is. It really was. I was expecting this to just sound like a bunch of noise, but it does sound very nice and pleasant. Probably because they're skilled musicians and know how to make it sound nice and blend together other than it just sounding like a bunch of noise. You know, that's typically how it goes. Contraforte, okay, you know what? I'm not here to just watch a bunch of YouTube videos about instruments. Back to my music. I want to try you on clarinets. Clarinet go. I quite like clarinet on this, but just not so loud. Ow! Longer decrescendo, my friend. Go down to piano. And do a crescendo here. No, like that. Thank you. I mean, logically, the next note here would be A, which I think is exactly what we're playing here. So the chord is what? A, C, what was the next note? B, B, F sharp, and then C, which is a beautiful quintal chord, which is what this is called when you stack notes in fifths. Wonderful. And just so I don't lose my mind, I'm just gonna call it A, but quintal. Okay, I'm gonna be back. I will use the bathroom, so I'll be back. Hello! I drank some more water. You guys ought to get some more water, but I'm the one talking, so I need water. Lots of water. Let me fix my posture once more. The decorations on my desk are slipping and falling, but that's okay. They're just desk decorations. Descorations, even. Okie pokey. Welcome back. That was the transition noise. That wasn't me. After I have this wonderful chord here, what now? I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty cool chord, but like, I've kind of run out of juice here. I mean, that's just 4 bars, and I would like it to be an 8-bar phrase. So let me just hear it again from starting from here. Okay, you guys are all too loud. Shush and shush. Try again. I'm not liking this chord so much now that I'm re-listening to it. Go away. I need something else. Try flutes here. Thank you. Okay. I can commit to this diminished chord here. If I just mark you as echo, mark you as piano, and then we'll have you're playing that. You guys play this. Good. Nice and diminished. And I feel like something more tonal has to come out of this, right? Because we just had these weird chord stuff happening, very dissonant stuff. These are mostly dissonant chords. There's dissonance, augmented. This one's quartal, so it's all very strange. It needs to resolve somewhere. And I know fire resolves very neatly into 1. No matter how strange the 5 may be. This is diminished 5. It would resolve to minor 1 because of Phrygian reasons. There you go, Phrygian. But it could also move down to this wonderful flat 3, which would be C major. So let's try C major here. Don't move down though, move up. These notes are so far apart. Okay, I probably shouldn't have the... You guys are better at doing this. Don't want to strain the bass flute too much. No. Move you up a step instead of a skip, and I think that would be more satisfying. So you... like that. I think the bass needs to be a bit different though. What would it be? Since you're E, whatchamacallit, E minor, E diminished. You already share this note here. Again, I don't want you to be too heavy, so just keep it up like that. I could just do that. I mean, that'd be pretty lazy, but I am very lazy. Wow, C major, how That was so hard. I mean, I'm not happy about that, but also whatever. So technically you would move to this one chord here. You would be 3 in the key of C, diminished 3. And you would be 5 if I were to put you now in the major. But also, like, I did say I wanted to move to something more tonal, but I ain't got a melody for this. I guess just more of the same, like, motif going on here would be cool. But this is supposed to be the dark, mysterious part. And I did say I wanted it to speed up. So I think I'll do that. No, that sounds too cheesy. I don't like the way it moves to resolves like that. I don't like that. It just releases the tension way too soon. It finishes a bit too early, you know. And it's just disappointing. So we gotta extend that. We gotta extend that length a little more. Make it a bit more satisfying to feel. So let's build that tension a little longer, shall we? I don't want to do it purely with just diminished chords though, because I have way too many of those. Not that diminished chords are bad or anything. Also, you guys are too loud. Shut up. Piano. Not that. Opposite of that. Piano. Thank you. And you guys, I guess, if you're gonna decrescendo, you gotta decrescendo down to pianissimo. I say when you, especially you, piccolo. You can like crescendo here, that's fine. Like this. This is good. Get over here, harp. You play some notes, please. You are... Arpeggio here. C flat, it's F. Chill us to go. This is a just put and you are C sharp, F, C sharp, could do F augmented here. Try like this. There you go. How's composing going? I'm trying some stuff here and I'm not sure if it's good, so let's listen. Okay, I need to hear you, Celesta. Pity please. That's why I pay you to be here. Good, nice and low. Really nice chords. Thank you. I'm trying something new here. On my chords, these are some beautiful parallel tritones. Moving in whole tones, making that very evil sound that I want. I don't like this here. Something feels off here. What note is wrong? F sharp, C. Those are all the notes in here, right? Or F, C sharp. Sorry. F, C sharp, not F sharp, C. F, C sharp. Unless A, I immediately flattened here. No, A is natural. Some common motifs are here from mystery movies from the 90s. Bro, that's probably exactly how they did it. Okay. This is just the major third. So it's what? Technically D flat and A. Don't really think that's how it should be, but whatever. That's how I wrote it. And this is a B flat and F flat chord. F flats, B flats, okay. Not sure exactly what goes here, but let's give it a try, shall we? Beautiful. Drum and bugle corpse. What do you want me to look at? Oh, they're playing the drums and the bugles. Awesome. Actually, move down to clarinets, please. No, other flutes were better. The flutes were better. I also don't like the piccolo playing this. Go away. I'll just have you guys play this. Oh my gosh, please, thank you. There you go. I like that rhythm a lot more. This covers only 2 bars though. So that's 4 bars here. That's 2 bars here. I'd like there to be 2 more bars just to keep it nice and structured. And I think this is where we gotta pick up the pace. And I think here is where we gotta get even more runs going because like I said, I want it to speed up here. So over these 8 bars here, that is 8, correct? I shall akel here. Let's have an akel. Maybe we should have E flat clarinet here. Yes, I like that speed up a lot. That feels so nice. Oh, do I want it to like keep going down and down? Maybe like a lowering shepherd tone, right? Where the upper voices like kind of take over here. I think that'd be beautiful. Let's try something like that. I want you to speed up a little bit more, my friend. And go scroll up a little bit here. Good. It's so magical. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. But it needs to continue this like magical pattern here of these tones. This part sounds a little awkward. I'm not sure where to go from next here. Probably just more flutes, just to be safe. Let's copy these tones here and put them in our good friends, the flutes. You guys decrescendo. You decrescendo, thank you, like this. You guys also decrescendo here, like this, like that. Beautiful. Do I need to adjust some volumes here? I much preferred the whole tone kind of feel. So you guys like this instead. And just for posterity, you shall be a honorary double flats. Double flats. Probably this would be nicer to look at though. There's got to be some like more involved celesta parts here. Like starting here, there needs to be like a brilliant run, you know? How am I gonna pull that off? I could do something like this. Just have you guys split into triplets here and just play like some kind of arpeggio or scale. I guess it could just be a whole tone scale. It doesn't have to be super fanciful. Surely the person playing this knows what a whole tone is. Like that. Okay, it'd be great if I could hear it. Maybe it's too low. And then just do like an arpeggio here. I guess in order to save some space here, I could have the U left hand, that's what it's called. You play the funny notes here. Do like an arpeggio here, U. Spread the way of you. That's fine. Yeah, this is fine. I'm thinking here what the next thing should be. It's gotta keep building. There's gotta be like a brass call here somewhere, I think. A nice, beautiful brass call that lets the listener know that something terrible is about to happen, you know? But I'm not quite sure where it is, because it can't just keep falling down forever. As much as I want it to, you know? Replace this, oh my gosh, these runs here with a tuple. Like that, there you go. And add the dynamics in appropriately. Once again, alto flute, you're gonna have to take over here. Do some nice dovetail action here. It doesn't feel like it's speeding up enough. Where are you, Accelerando? Speed up a little more, please. I mean, you're currently playing at 51 and you gotta speed up, so speed up a bunch. Hold on a second. These are tritones, but these are not. That's a tritone. No wonder it sounded so odd. Man, you ever seen this? This note is lower than this one. That's crazy. You know what? Just to be nice, I'll just do that. Okay, like I said, I did want there to be a brass call here, and I'm not quite sure where I wanted to put it. Probably somewhere around here. Let's, this wonderful call here that the clarinet does at the beginning, we can kind of quote here yet again. But like maybe in double time, you know? Or like this. Do I want them to land on the same notes? Maybe. Or not the same notes, same like beats. Oboe instead. See, they sound quite similar, don't they? Where are you, oboe? English horn here. A little lower, maybe. That's correct. You be mezzo forte, please. And I want a very quick, like string tremolo here. Listen. Let's see if I can add that in here. Yoink, yoink. If only it wasn't for you stupid dialogues. Get out of my way. Okay, what chord is this? E flat, A, it's an A flat chord, so you violas play a C here. And do some tremolo stuff here. I want a sforzando here. I don't think it's technically sforzando. I think it's just subito forte, but whatever. Something like that. But also, you need to die off a little quicker. Or not quicker, like, you need to die off, period, because you're not right now. Something like this. Ooh, a little longer than that, please. You know what, just do the whole measure, whatever. There you go. Do some of this here. Thank you. Put you back on trumpets, perhaps. This is where I wish I had cornets. I think cornets would be a lot better at this than this, but whatever. But what now? Cymbal crash, go! But not that loud, thank you. Okay, maybe a little louder. And let's have a wonderful triangle hit here. Also doing its part. Try again from the beginning. And you do a crescendo into a difference chord. And that is just a chord just like one step directly below you. F and C flat, these notes are not in the chord that I just wrote. Now, although I have a nice tremolo major chord here, it needs to immediately go into like a big crash, you know? Something very kind of scary. Like, there needs to be some kind of bass here. There's no bass happening right now. Timpani, you do this lovely bass part here. How am I gonna do this? Timpani, where are you? There you are. You beautiful instruments. Please play, my dear G. There you go. Do some tremololo. And I want you to play like a very distant note here, like that's not a very distant note. Like that. And here, I've decided that note is just a D sharp, I guess. Actually, I think my head would like it better if I did E flat. There you go. Oh, you're still you're not. You need to be Arco, my friend. Arco. Something like that. But I think you guys need to play a little longer than nothing. And then just do decrescendo here. And I suppose my bass drum friend can help you out, Timpani. And then I have an idea for a melody here. You're gonna have to be like allegro though. I'm gonna have to really push your tempo here. No, not that. Maybe moderato. Oh my gosh. Rest here. And then time signature here. I want to get rid of this here, so I guess I'd make it 3/4. There you go. Hello. What about this note I put in? This little tiny note. I'm not hearing enough trumpet. Oh my gosh. Does it need to be a different note for it to be even heard? It sure does. Which is a bit bizarre, but if I do this, it might be heard. But it doesn't even sound good. Something like that, and I want some very dramatic timpani happening here. But what exactly will they play? Maybe... I guess you don't all have to be accents. Very nice loud bass drum here. I want like this. I don't like the bass drum here. Just very loud timpani. Did I specify here what mallets I wanted used? Did I say hard mallets? I sure did. Okay, then let us keep it that way. Okay. Triangle, go! You also play. It's very dramatic here. Uh-huh. I feel like trumpets might not be the way to go here. Trombone, go. I think I accidentally put a tempo marking. Not what I meant to do. Oh, I wanted to put tremolo. Okay. And then continue this tremolo low. Don't continue that tam-tam part, but do a beautiful triangle part here. And still gotta figure out who's gotta play this. And I think it's gonna be violins, I've decided. That's actually exactly what I want. Instead of trumpets, try horns. Horns definitely have a bigger presence, but I don't think that's necessarily better. Oh wait, I'm putting in the wrong notes here. You're supposed to be like this. Thank you. And you are A. You can move up to E. Bit more movement here. Let's try. It's very Rite of Spring here, but I don't care. There you go. Beautiful. And the strings are a little too nice here. Someone else is, you know what? Let's have trumpet. Let's have flute boosting trumpet instead of string. Or maybe instead of flute, clarinet, but let's try this first. Yeah, flute's a little too weak in this specific register. I think clarinet would be better. Let's have clarinet and oboe. Or just flute, but really high. I think it'll work, but it's just not well written enough. Let's just have oboe here. The advantage of the strings is definitely that there are more of them. And of course, let's have you helping out here. That's not how you play fortissimo. Okay. There you go. Beautiful. So YouTube really blessing me tonight with content. I'm so honored. For some reason, I don't know why I felt so confused saying that. Anyway, let's continue our very evil sounding music. Good. I think the timpani's really blocking out this bass clarinet run, but maybe there's an instrument that's even louder than the bass clarinets. Something else that's a bass instrument. What? What? Dang, it doesn't play it fast enough. Tuba, your turn. Finally. Nah, the tuba ain't quite... It's not... It's not... What's the word? It's not good enough. Contrabassoon, your turn. Nah, it'd be better, but the contrabassoon sounds so dumb. Alright, bassoon, your turn, you try. Nah, okay, bass clarinet wins. I mean, maybe cello would work. You keep doing like that. I need more strings playing this beautiful chord here. This wonderful diminished chord, which is an A diminished chord. Violas, you play this. Or, no, it's not an A diminished chord, it's a C diminished chord. So actually, you guys play C. Like that. Or, you guys can double stop that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You guys play that, and you play G here. And you also play this here. You just play the same stuff. And you play A. Why are you... What's this sad face here when I got the I got the staccato tie and the notes are looking at me like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Okay. Some tremolo. I don't want tremolo in the bass here. Just have some nice like this. Yes, okay. And fortissimo on this. But, I feel like if I add more instruments to this, it'll sound too heavy, you know? Which is what I'm afraid of. So maybe just like a few more instruments, 2-3 more. Any more than that I think will start to ruin this. So maybe clarinets. I do only have bass clarinet and first clarinet, which is something. I mean, the bass clarinet's been very useful to me. But what other woodwind instruments are loud? Flutes. Flutes. Flouty, go. You guys can play a little louder though. That's not louder. That's louder. Oh, this chord needs to be felt, baby. It needs to be play it loud and proud. Like you mean it. Like you mean it, my friends. Okay. Man, that'll make your eyes smart. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. But I don't love it enough. It's gotta be even more crazy. I think cymbals definitely will help here if I just psh, psh, big psh. You guys know how to write a big psh. Beautiful. Oh, and triangle, just beat the crap out of that thing. You know what? Fortissimo bass drum too. Everyone just beat your instruments up. Oh wait, xylophone. Oh, I want a xylophone. Yes, xylophone, please play these beautiful diminished. It's gonna sound so awesome. Okay. Xylophone, you can play the diminished parts. Like this. And then rest here. And then you play... put an A. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, but also loud, please. I don't think the xylophone has actually done anything yet. Oh, that's so awesome. Maybe a little higher. I really like it like this instead, actually. And you... This might be kind of strange. I want you to tremolo like this. No, you can't tremolo across bars. I guess I can do this. That's a little weird, but... Okay, thank you. That's what I want. Beautiful. That's exactly what I want. All right, awesome. Try again with xylophone. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Anything else I can do? I feel like it's not quite sharp enough, you know? Like, the xylophone definitely helped give it like a sharper sound, but it's not quite punctual enough. The staccatos aren't staccato enough, you know? They're not short enough. I felt like flutes might help like solve that problem, make them a bit more punctual. I don't think they are quite doing what I want. I don't think horn will help here very much. Horn doesn't really do that very well. Maybe I can do something with the strings here. Instead of this, can you play like... this? Sounds like Colegno almost. Or Colegno. Maybe I should have you guys play that instead. Oh, did I change something? Yeah, I did. I got rid of all the beautiful flats. There you go. Try this. Copy, paste, hello, thank you. Aw, but it gets rid of all the beautiful tone. Sad. Okay, then just do this staccatissimo here. Or, I think it's called spiccato, or I can't remember. And since you're playing that, I'm gonna compensate by having you guys play louder. I guess I could, I don't know why I didn't think of this, but you could just, in order to make those louder, you could just play both notes. There you go. Like that, that's a bit better. You just help your cello and contrabass friends out here. Hey, wait, that's not what I wanted. I mean, maybe it is, but not right now. Not that it makes a huge difference, but whatever. Okay. I'm also not quite hearing the difference that I want on you guys. You know what? Let's have horn double on you, but like an octave lower. No, you don't sound very good at all. Okay. Oh, you're not quite sudden enough. Come on. Like this first note here has to like really pierce through, like something very. I know the instrument for this. You're getting changed to a piccolo, a piccolobobo, a piccololo. Change inster. Become a piccololo and k. Thank you. Let me change you to this. Hello, piccololo. I don't know why, but this piccolo sound is weirdly quiet, despite it being a piccolo. Let's change it back to the default one. That one's actually pretty loud. If I could find it. Hello? Oh, it's like, oh, okay. It was not in alphabetical order. Like this. Oh my gosh. That'll really make your ears hurt. Come on, let's hear that. Good. I want it to hurt. There you go. And I think we gotta have some kind of note playing here. And this note shall be, I guess, E flat, because everyone else is playing an E flat. Where are the grace notes? Where are thou? There you go. Play some notes here. Just a few. Do like a... Oh man. That didn't hit as hard as I hoped it would. I just need a very, accent. Okay. Dang it. You're not... Oh wait, it's because you're still on flute, not piccolo. Piccolo it! Just do it in this measure, please. Thank you. I'm like, why can't you play that note? Surely you can, you're a piccolo. Scream this. Thank you. I need you to scream this note. Make it well known that you're here, piccolo. Good, thank you. Oh, yikes. I'm not gonna like writing for you, but I'm gonna love writing for you. Oh, goodness gravy. Okay, you know what? Piccolo, just for a moment, just shut up, please. Oh, ouch. Okay, it's fine. Oh my gosh. It's for the music. I guess this guy is unnecessary here. Accent, go! Okay. Now I'm gonna raise the piccolo volume very conservatively. There you go. Now I want to raise your tempo just a little bit, just to make it a bit more extreme. Let's try decreasing you just a tiny bit. Let's do like 130-ish. Too fast. Too fast. Moderato is too slow. Allegro is too fast. Luckily we have Allegretto, which is basically just moderato, but again. But whatever. It might even be Andante at this point, because who knows how fast Andante is. Good. That's what I like. Can I have maybe 2 clarinets playing this so I can hear it a bit better? Like this. That might be fun. Actually, clarinet, you start here while your cousin takes over these bass notes. Okay. Okie dokie. So let's hear this part again from the beginning. Or not the whole beginning, but like the beginning of this part. Let's listen. Do this instead. Try, my friends. You go. Dynamics like this. Thank you. Good. Good, I love that evil sounding bassoon thing. I'm like imagining snare drum almost. Maybe. I think the horn's gotta have a little bit more motion. hearing it in context now, that sounds way too fast. I think we're just gonna put you back down at moderato, but like a pretty generous moderato. Maybe just a good old 120-ish kind of BPM. I like that a lot more. Okay. I think this G chord here feels a little bit out of place when it moves here. That feels a little bit out of place, I'm not gonna lie. Well, try, my friend, try G augmented. Okay, G augmented definitely feels better. Let's see. I wanted more celesta part. I was really anticipating this, but I didn't hear it very well. Something feels a little off here. You're playing, what's this, beat number 3, and so that coincides with y'all here. So I think this D flat is going directly against this C here. I like this chord better. I don't want this run no more. That could be given to like something else. I think the wonderful chords and the celesta gotta continue. They sound so magical. And then what notes are playing here? I have an F flat. This is beat number, whatchamacallit, 4, 5. So on beat 5 here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have an F flat here, B flat. Well, F flat is also enharmonic with E, so. Okay. Do that. Add a wonderful A flat on top, perhaps. And let's have an arpeggio here. I like that. And then after this is what? C and F sharp. C. Ooh, what's clashing there? Oh, you're supposed to be F sharp. Oh, I wrote a G in, that's right. It's right in G sharp. Is that F sharp or F natural? That is F sharp. Let me hear this again. Oh, oopsies. Oh my gosh, just stop getting rid of my chords, please. Okay, go. And then at this part here with the B flat, it's E. This is the same chord, ain't it? I guess we could do some inversions here. Just invert this wonderful chord here. Oh, someone's being very noisy again. Good, I want something like that. This chord here is, what, 3 beats before the end. G, C sharp, A, E flats. Is there any way I could break this chord down? Let's see. E, in relationship with E. I could try. If I built it on fifth, so it would be C, G, that doesn't make any sense. A, E, or I could just say it's A, C, E, G. Yeah, so that would make it an A chord. A chord with well, not sure if it's any A chord that can be described in any of the modes, but it's a wonderful A chord nonetheless, which means you're wrong, incorrect, buzzer. I can't believe it. Actually I like that G, but also you're supposed to be C sharp, I believe, and then E flat, which is just a bizarre sound here. Also C sharp, C sharp. Good, lovely. Okay. Try. The cellista's gotta continue playing. Go back to normal A diminished chord. And B flat, F flats. That should be technically an E diminished chord or an F flat diminished chord. Man, when you start writing too many accidentals, it gets wacko. But it's okay. You know what? F flat it is. Screw you. It's F flat now. F flat. Which means you would be double flat. And you would be C flats. Or, sorry, C double A flat. Which is just disgusting to look at, really. But, whatever. That E clashes a little bit. Let's just move you here. Or... and then you move to D flat and G. Okay, try again with the cellista now. shut up. Try you just for funsies on a harp. Octave lower, please. Okay. Harp is equally goofy sounding, but I don't think the harp will enjoy playing notes like that. Let's just give the celesta those notes. And the harp, it's gonna be shifting around in its pedals a little bit. Let's give it a break, shall we? And plus, I think a celesta sounds better anyway. I did add 2 harps here, just, I guess, because I wanted something to write for 2 harps, but I don't think I'll end up needing it. I want like a very lovely triangle bit here. What the heck? You're triangling it. Tremolololo. Thank you. And just a quiet one. Okay, when I say quiet, I mean quiet. Okay, the ear is getting a little bit too used to hearing that triangle. I guess I could choose a different triangle, but whatever. Maybe I want like... This might be kind of weird, but let's try pizzicato here. Instead of bass note here, just have pizzicato and y'all. Oh, you're not pizzicato. 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 Piz. There you go. You guys are still playing piano? Yes. Okay, I quite like that pizzicato a lot. Since you're pizzicato, I'm not gonna add a dotted note to you. That just seems irrelevant. Okay. Cool. Ba-da-dum-bum. Anything else I want to add here? Not that I can think of. Let me listen to the beginning again. Okay, the euphonium is, is the only part that the euphonium plays in, and that's really the only reason why I have the euphonium here. And I feel like if the euphonium only plays one thing, I should just put it in another instrument. It was originally in horn, but I didn't quite like how the horn was. Goodbye, euphonium. Get sent to the shadow realm. Okay, try again here. Good. Not hearing that grace note, but whatever. Maybe horn and bassoon. Two horns. For some reason, adding more horns makes it like lose its power, you know? It's not as impactful when it's two horns against one. One horn is definitely more impactful. I want to hear this on English horn. I know that there's the oboe, but I just want the tone of the English horn for this one. Oboe's a little too bright. English horn is more mellow. I think it's okay. I think because there are two of you, I am going to lower your volume. Where are you? Dynamics. Okay. Same for you guys here. Let's try this. Good. Good. Hello. The triangle's getting a lot of parts here. I really want to try you as a bass trombone and tuba parts. Try. Try tuba playing the upper part and contrabassoon playing the lower parts. Go. Okay, that sounded a lot better in my head than it actually does. This definitely sounds best. Okay. And you also move up instead of down. Can you lower an entire octave down? I guess you can't hear it no more. Dang it. Hold this note a little longer, please, my friend. Just hold it until I mark pianissimo here. Thank you. Like this. Hey, wait a minute. You're going too far. The clarinets have gone too far this time. I feel like more's gotta happen here, but I'm not sure what. Okay. Cool. Okay, well, I guess that'll be all for today. I got a lot more than I thought I would get done, to be honest. I mean, I got what I wanted to get done, but I didn't actually think I would get it done. I thought I would get stuck. But luckily, thanks to the power of theory and also my brain, I was able to do it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Make sure to practice your scales, dum-dum. I know you want to. Also get a library card. I didn't talk about that today, but you should do that. Okay, bye.